It's here. Looks like the Lopes are going to come out gunning in a zone. They're rotating pretty well. Pip, no, it's a man they're running. Cutting Matt Ross from Pippen. That's an easy 2 in the lane. Good look by Pip. Great cut there by Ross.
And it's good to always start off the game in the paint trying to score that first basket.
And here we go now. We have the Lopes. Sam Daly controlling the ball up top. He's going to dish it down low inside to number 40. That's Blake Davis, and he's going to draw the foul.
Now, it looked like Chicago State was in a man-to-man zone.
Yeah, we have first team foul there for the Cougars. That was picked up by Nate Duhan. And he hits his first. Blake Davis, 1 for 1 from the line. 2-1, good guys. His second attempt. He's 2 for 2. And you see, he has that delayed shot from the free throw line. So it might even draw an extra free throw attempt or two. We may see that later in the game. Clark Rosenberg now controlling the ball up top for the Cougars. He tosses it to Pippen right side. Pippen on top. He's going to swing it over to Ross. Ross looks left. He's got nowhere to go. He swings it left. He's got Duhan. Cutting Ross. Duhan's going to pull up 18-footer. Back of the iron. He misses. Rebound goes to the Lopes. Lopes are pressing it hard up floor. Here we go. Number 12 is going to step up. Long triple. He drills it. That's Daniel Alexander with the 3. Rosenberg now controlling the ball for Chicago State. Good job of rotating there by the Lopes on defense. They're going to draw a traveling out of Rosenberg.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Bill, the Lopes are playing my kind of basketball. They're actually playing with a center.
Yeah,
that's his true position.
Yeah, they really are tonight. And hopefully we can contain the big men downstairs.
Now, what bothers me, we have one of our big men up top in Denard. And Matt Ross is down there, but I think we should have both guys.
And they go to the center in the post, and he gets an easy 2 facing up Matt Ross. There it is. That's Killian Larson, number 32 for the Lopes. Ross, good defense straight up and down, just not enough size to make a good attempt there on the block. Ross now is going to take a triple. He drills it. Matt Ross for the Cougars. So he's 2 of 2 from the field to start this game, Anthony. What you think?
Well, it looks good. Like I said, in warm-up, this is what they were practicing. So, I want them to keep it up. Oh, that looked like
they really broke down the defense there. They really broke down the D. Here we go. Pip over to Ross, right side. Back on top to Pip. Pip over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg's going to set it up. You see a little rotation down low between Pip and Ross. Duhan's going to now move baseline. Pip comes up top. He gets the ball. He looks left. He goes left. He drives left. He throws one up. He misses. Rebound goes to the Lopes. That's number 12. It's Daniel Alexander with the rebound. And after working the big man inside twice in a row, Killian Larson, I wonder if they go back to him. They do. They go right at him. And he goes up. He goes strong. And there's just no stopping him. We have to get a body on him early and keep him out of the paint. Duhan now driving right. He goes baseline. He looks. He gets trapped. He goes back on top to Rosenberg. They're going to reset the offense. Pippen trying to call it a play. He looks right over to Duhan. Duhan on top. It's Demetrius Walker. Inside, they go down low. Duhan with an easy bucket, Deuce. Right on the right block. Nice bucket there by the kid, Nate Duhan. And here we go. This is the pressure now that we're starting to see from Chicago State defensively. They break out of it. It's going to be Rosenberg on top, coming out in the man. They swing the ball right over to number 21. That's Jerome Garrison, one of their top leading scorers. They swing the ball all the way down the left corner. They're going to work it right back into the big man. He loses control of the ball. Demetrius Walker with the strip. Now Pip over to Duhan. Duhan's going to try to go inside hard. He gets aggressive. Makes a nice double move, but can't get it to go. Rebound to the Lopes. Lopes are going to press it. They're going to take a 3 from the left side wing. That's back of the iron. Long offensive rebound. We're going to get a foul on Demetrius Walker. After the offensive rebound there by number 21, Jerome Garrison. What am I doing? What am I doing?
The Cougars, it doesn't look like they have their game plan for defense together right now.
No. Now Pip's going to push it. Sorry about that. Eddie Denard inside now. He misses. Matt Ross with the tip, and he's 3 of 3 now from the field on a quick bucket there. Excuse me, guys. I got a little confused there earlier in the game. So
That's all right. That's why I got you.
We'll get back. Thank you, Anthony, for picking me up there. Lopes are going to control the ball. They're going to get a double team. They're going to beat the trap. Number 21 is going to take a nice long 18-footer. He's going to miss. Back of the iron. Rebound, Matt Ross over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg's now going to push. He's going to Pip with a deep three. Pip in nothing but the bottom of the net.
It's raining basketball.
Yes, and he must have been about 4 or 5 feet outside that arc. I mean, that's an NBA triple right there. That's going to be number 3 pushing it. That's Sam
Nice,
Davis.
and that was started off by
Oh, yeah.
Pippen.
Pip with the rip. Oh, and he goes up, gets ripped, and then it comes right off of him, and it's going to be a low ball.
He was looking for a foul.
Yeah, Pip's looking for the call there. I mean, it looked pretty clean from here, but
you know what? What's really amazing is that
for the Lopes right now. So it's going to be number 12 with the inbounds. That's Daniel Alexander. For the Lopes, he gets in number 3, Sam Daly. Daly's going to look up top, number 21. That's Jerome Garrison. Garrison dishes down low to the big man. The big man's tearing him up right now. Killian Larson again. He's averaging 15.3, Anthony. What do you feel about him tonight?
I love a big man playing ball.
Pippen with another deep 3 for the Chicago State Cougars. It's good to see him warming up and getting hot early.
And, you know, I've always said it's good to have us come out with shooting that three-point, and it's also good if we make them.
Yeah. There we go. Sam Daly's going to set it up now. It's going to be picked over there. That's number 32. Killian Larson sets the screen over to number 21. That's Garrison. Garrison back on top to Larson.
See, Pippen is trying to defend Larson, but it's a mismatch.
And here we go. We're going to see it. He goes left hand there. He misses. Pippen now with the rebound. He looked to pull up and take a deep triple. He's going to kick it out to Ross. Ross 3 of 3 from the floor here in the early going at Chicago State University at the Jones Convocation Center. Ross is going to post up. He's going to try to work the big man. He does. He goes a right hook there. A little Kareem in him there. What do you say?
I think this game is going to be an in-the-paint game, and it looks like it's going to be against the big men.
Yeah, nice little baby hook there by Matt Ross, huh? What do you think? Number 21, they're going to go right back inside to the big man. He's going to dish it out. That's going to be number 12 on top for the Lopes. Daniel Alexander right back inside to the big man, number 32, Killian Larson. Counted in the foul. Anthony, we just got our stat sheet in. Do you want to go ahead and give us an update here?
What's interesting to me is Larson is their center, and, you know, he doesn't have any rebounds. But when you look at the points that he scored, he's awesome.
Yeah, you really don't want to
he
see the big man get
is
early.
3 for 3 right now.
And he makes it from the line. He got the shooter's touch there as it hit back iron, went up about 4 feet and dropped back in. And here we go. We got Clark Rosenberg bringing it up now for the Chicago State University Cougars. He's going to go over to Eddie Denard. Eddie Denard sitting on top. He's one of the big men. Pip with another deep triple. He misses just a little bit off. Oh, Eddie Denard with a great job there stealing the ball. Stealing the rebound, should I say. It's going to be Matt Ross. Matt Ross back on top to Pip. No one's really moving around. Eddie Denard, he's going to go to work. He's going to take the big man to the rack. And he misses. Oh, come on. Stay strong, kid. Had a second chance, missed it. Here come the Lopes. Sam Daly's going to go coast to coast for an easy deuce. Here comes Rosenberg. He's going to push it hard now. He goes behind the back, loses it for a second. He's going to set things up. Here we go. They're calling on a play. The Lopes still running the man D on top to Pip. Pip's going to look left at Denard. Denard inside to Ross. Ross is going to draw a double team. He doesn't even care. He's going in strong. He misses. He gets his own. Oh, a lot of second chances here for the Cougars, but they just can't get him to go.
But you see how the Lopes are playing. There's no fouls in that paint. There's no fouls under the basket. How do you play basketball like that and not be able to do that?
Good steal there by the Cougars. You know, that was just pretty much a bad pass there by the Lopes as he forced it in. And it's going to be Rosenberg. Rosenberg looks left. Ross on top now to Pip. Pip's going to take the set for the Cougars.
Blake Davis for the Lopes is out. I'm looking at him. He's getting his ankle retaped again.
Nice little pick and roll there by Denard. He's going to find Clark Rosenberg. He's going to do a pump fake, go baseline, and he's going to draw the foul. So it's going to be Rosenberg going to the line for 2 now. 12:25 here to go in the first half. It's the Grand Canyon Lopes. 18 is the visitors, and Chicago State Cougars 17. So hopefully the Cougars can tie this game and get back into the swing. Rosenberg on his first. Buries it. Jared DeMarcos is going to be checking in the game now.
Freshman.
For Eddie Denard.
First freshman to come in. You know, this year the freshmen have played more minutes as opposed to last year. Freshmen did not play. So we're getting a lot of work out of our freshmen.
Here comes Rosenberg now to the line. And he hits it.
Gets a friendly bounce.
Yes, he did. 1918 Cougars here at the Jones Convocation Center at Chicago State University. Grand Canyon now with the ball. It's going to be number 12, controlling the rock. That's Daniel Alexander. He's going to look left. Driving Sam Daly back on top. Swings it to Garrison. Right side triple. Back of the iron. Rebound. Lopes. That's going to be number 5, Justin Foreman, who just checked into the game. Sam Daly trying to set up an offense for the Lopes. Duhan wanted that ball bad. Rosenberg's going to come over for help. Rosenberg back on Daly. They're going to swing it left. Daly going to drive. The big man, number 32, 15-footer. That's Killian Larson again with another bucket. Dominating tonight. Here comes Pip. Pip's going strong left. He forces one. Misses. Rebound Lopes. Lopes are going to push it. Sammy Daly forces it out of bounds. Great defense there by the Cougars, Anthony, huh?
You know, Bill, how many times have you seen your big man is your leading scorer? We like to say hello and welcome to our sponsors, Oaklawn Hilton, Weiss Ortho, and Bettenhauser Chrysler Jeep Dealership.
Anthony, we're back in the action here. Clark Rosenberg pushing it up for the Cougars. Over to Duhan left. Back on top, Matt Ross. That's a triple. Ooh, gosh, man, those shots are just so close. Sam Daly's really pushing it here for the Lopes. He looks inside to Larson. Larson loses it. Garrison, right corner. He swings it all the way left. Now we got left corner. Oh, back on top. That's going to be number 12, Daniel Alexander. Alexander now with the ball on top. Back over to number 21, Garrison. Garrison swings it left to Sam Daly on top, who's going to try to set it. And here we go. Duhan's going to bite. Garrison, triple. He's good. 23-19 Lopes over the Chicago State Cougars. Rosenberg now with the ball on top. He's going to try to set something. We see DeMarcos going back door. Ah!
Oh, yes.
And the alley-oop. Oh,
wow.
Yes. Good to see the
freshman.
Fresh. Jared DeMarcos really getting up on the nice alley-oop from Nate Duhan. They're going to go inside, back to their big man Larson. And he's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, that's what they got to do. Play a little smarter, not fouling, but they triple-teamed him on that particular play. This is what's going to slow him down. Even though he has a touch from the line.
Oh, my goodness. And Anthony, wow, to really see that alley-oop earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost looked like, Dwayne Wade to a LeBron James right there.
That was a pretty play. Freshmen aren't scared.
No, he really went up strong. And you seen the good screen to be able to get the backdoor cut on the baseline in order to set that play up and open it. I mean, I think Dildy came out of the huddle saying, hey, this is what we're going to run our first play. Let's get DeMarcos involved. Rosenberg now with the ball for Chicago State. He's going to swing it left. It's DeMarcos. DeMarcos looks on top to Pip. Pip's going to swing it right over to Corey Gray. Gray, he looks. He's got nowhere to go. He goes up to DeMarcos. DeMarcos back to Rosenberg. The ball's pretty much just sitting on top as they're trying to work it inside. Here goes Matt Ross. He steps out. Nope. We got nowhere to go. 10 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's Ross setting a screen right for Pip. Pip's going to go strong right. Forces one, misses it. DeMarcos comes flying in and knock out a loose ball. And we've got a jump ball.
I was wondering how long it was going to take for the ball to be on the floor and everybody else before the whistle is blown.
Yeah, the possession arrow is going to go to the Lopes. But, I mean, hey, at least we know that.
But our freshman, DeMarcos, he is taking it to the team.
Yeah, he really is. He's really trying hard right now. And that's good. You want to see the high energy out of the young kids, and especially to be able to fit in, to blend with the older guys on this team.
Right.
The hard work does pay off, and that's why we're seeing this freshman get a lot of playing time early on here in this game.
And looking into the future, we need that from our freshmen and underclassmen, because next year we will lose 8 seniors.
Corey Gray with the steal. He's deep in transition. Nice backdoor move with an up and under, and he can't finish. Gray's going to reset. Pip's going to shake his head. No, let's start up a new play. Here we go. Pip swings it left over to Rosenberg. Matt Ross now going to post up. Here he goes. He's backing in. Baseline, a little bit of a fadeaway. No call. He's looking for one. And the steal by Rosenberg. Rosenberg's going to get the foul, and he will be going to the line for two.
Well, in the last 2 minutes, this game has gotten very physical.
25-21 Lopes. 9:07 to go in the first half.
I don't know, Bill. I think we should just put flags around their waist and just play flag football. I mean, everybody's going down.
We're seeing a lot of contact with it. We're seeing a lot of contact right now, and hopefully we don't see too much roughhousing, as it's been a pretty clean game.
And the refs have been letting them play ball.
They have, and we didn't see that last time. Last time we were getting a lot of ticky-tacky calls, especially in that run against, who was that game? Was that New Mexico State?
Yeah. Big man is back in for the Lopes. Killian Larson.
Now, Anthony, are you loving the big play by the big man, Killian Larson, right now?
I'll go to my grave loving the big man playing basketball. The post, the inside. And here, there is a height disadvantage for CSU.
There is. But they're just going to have to go out there and work to the best of their ability and go with the natural talent that they were blessed with.
Yeah, you triple team, double team, big man can't really get a shot off.
Yeah, let's force them to see these threes. And here we go. Force them to do a triple, and they buried it. Nice shot there for the Lopes. That was number 5 on the bucket, Justin Foreman. Now Rosenberg going to set the offense for the Cougars. He's going to look right. Pip's trying to call out a play. He's telling him to go left. Gets a screen left by Ross. Takes a long jumper, 20-footer, misses. Rebound Larson. Sam Daly's going to control the ball now for the Lopes. Daly on top. He looks right. He swings right. Garrison. Garrison's going to drive inside, and a quick call and a quick foul on number 0, Corey Gray.
And that happens. Corey was anticipating the move, and it wasn't there, and then he moved into him.
Yeah, Anthony, you couldn't have said it any better.
You can't get mad when you get a foul like that. I mean, that's within reason.
No, yeah. Especially when you're just anticipating like that. And here we go for the inbounds. It's Lopes. And DeMacos is going to come over for the double team. They nearly draw it. Killian Larson, count it. The big man is really going to work tonight. I mean, he might end up with 30 if they can't contain him inside. Now, I can't help to notice the tattoos on his legs. It looks like he's got the American flag. I see an Italian flag.
Yeah, I think he has all the flags covered.
I almost want to see what's wrapping around on there. And he's going to go to the line to try to complete this three-point play. The Cougars are falling behind early. It's 31-23, 8-point lead here for the Lopes over the Cougars. And looks like the refs got into it with the fans a little bit. Pip now with the inbounds to Rosenberg. Rosenberg on top. And we're seeing a lot of the same players here for the Cougars. Rosenberg's going to swing right as we see Eddie Denard back in the ball game, and it's good to see him. I love watching this young man play basketball. DeMacos, there he goes. They're going to work him. Nope, nothing. Pip fakes a triple, goes right side baseline. Draws the foul. We got a foul on the floor.
That's their 4th team foul.
Anthony, what is Chicago State going to do to be able to keep the pace and the momentum is how the Lopes are playing right now?
I mean, right now, with the threat of Ross and Pippen, shooting from the perimeter, but then that alley hoop, I really don't think they know which way to go right now.
Rosenberg with a long 3, he misses, but it's going to be rebounded and out of bounds on the Lopes, as that's Blake Davis losing. Break out of the timeout. We're going to see a check-in. We're going to see number 10, Kurt Karras, now into the ball game. So it's going to be Karras, Pip, DeMacos, Ross, and Gray on the floor for the Cougars. Inbounds. Pip's going to be baseline inbound. He finds Kurt Karras. Karras back inside over to Pip. Pip's going to work. He kicks out. DeMacos with the fake. He's going to try to go left. He can't. Nowhere to go. Kurt Karras now going to set up 25 on the shot clock over to Corey Gray. Pip trying to work the post. Nope. Up top, Ross. Back on top right. DeMacos. DeMacos goes between the legs. Nothing. Kurt Karras now. He's going to reset the offense. Matt Ross, pick left for Karras. Karras back to Gray on top. Gray's going to drive left. Uses a good job with the right hand, but can't get it to go. The Cougars really have to start finishing inside. You see Ross, it looks like he got a poke in the eye. His right eye looks to be bothering him just a little bit. Oh, there he goes. James Garrison on top now. Over to number 5. He's going to swing it. It's going to be Daly looking left. Nothing. Pippen. Good defense. The big man's trapped. He gets out of it. Sam Daly's going to reset the offense now for the Lopes. He's going to get a screen from Larson. He's just going to pull back and, wow, hits the triple. So there we go. 3-point field goal. He's going to make this a 34-23-point game. Lopes with the lead here at Chicago State. 6.5 to go in the first half. Pip drives left. He's going to kick it out. Karras, triple, nothing. Guys, they have to get it to go. Canyon's running the floor now. It's going to be Garrison. Garrison with a nice pump fake in the air. And Dildy's going to call a timeout. He's not too happy.
Opportunities for perimeter shots and even the backdoor shot.
Yes, sir. And that's what we've seen. We've seen a lot of it going inside of the big man. But the focus has been mainly on him, and now we're seeing too many players from the Cougars keying on him, it seems like. And here comes Karras now to the inbounds. He's going to draw it up top for the Cougars. He's going to get a screen left. He goes all the way to the hole. Nice finger roll inside.
That door opened up from the top of the key.
Yeah, that was beautiful right there. Sam Daly now on top of the Grand Canyon Antelopes. Did you see some good action, some backdoor screens down low? Nothing, though. Karras with some very, very intense defense. Nothing there. It's going to be the big man, Killian Larson. Kicks it out. James Garrison, number 21 now for the Lopes. He drives left. The big man's trying to post. They're trying to get inside to him. They cannot. Back on top. We got to drive right by number 5. He goes up strong. No call. Killian Larson right there for the ball, though. Chicago State, oh, wow, we're really biting on the pump fakes you've seen out of the Cougars now. They're really starting to bite on pretty much everything, which is leaving the lane open. And you can't give the second chance opportunities, Anthony.
Yeah. And, you know, okay, Lopes look like they're going fishing. They found him a pond, and the fish are biting.
And there he goes, Blake Davis now, 3 of 3 from the line. See, he'd made a pair earlier. Watch the delayed hesitation. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious. Misses for an iron. Wow, this is funny. Because this is what I talked about earlier, Anthony, that he might draw that, that extra free throw, and he just did right there after a miss. So he's going to get that second look at it, and he still comes up short front of the iron. Rebound, Matt Ross over to Clark Rosenberg.
Someone in the pros used to do that. I'm trying to remember who that was.
Bill Cartwright used to have quite of a hesitation.
Yes.
Did you see Ross saying something to the official there? I don't know what he's looking for. But we have to stop number 32, Killian Larson. He's really been a threat for these Antelopes tonight. Lopes are going to regroup. Sammy Daly on top now for these guys. He swings it over to number 5. Number 5 is going to go inside of the big man, Larson. Larson kicks it out left side wing. Corner. James Garrison, number 21.
Larson with an assist.
With the triple. Yeah, you know, the focus. That's the focus we were talking about, Anthony, that you had mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Duhan drives right. Duhan draws the foul, and he's going to get to the line for a pair. 40-25, Grand Canyon Antelopes against the Chicago State Cougars here.
This is something, like I said in the top of the show, the Cougars really have to get at least 35 points, and right now that's just not happening.
No, they're really struggling right now, and especially this defense that has been hounding and relentless all year by the Cougars to be giving up 40 in the first half with 5 minutes to go?
Yeah.
Anthony, what can they do to change this?
With any hopes they'll go in at halftime, come out with a different game plan.
Duhan misses a pair, so the score is going to remain 40-25. There we go. They're going to work Larson. He's on top. There we go. They're going to reset. It's number 14 checking in the game for Grand Canyon with the ball now. James Garrison trying to get to it, guarded heavily by Pip. Backdoor cut, nowhere to go. Sloppy pass, sloppy basketball. That was a nice, actually, set up play.
Yeah, it looked good.
But Pippen read it, and he was just all over it. Kirk Karras now over to Pip as he comes across half court. Guarded by number 5. He goes left. Pippen sticks left, misses a layup. They have to get these buckets inside.
Yeah, and they have to just about every time down. There's no white shirts underneath that basket. Yeah, we get some second chances, but not as many as we should.
No. Foreman now. He drives right. He looks for the big man Larson, who gets it inside. And he's been kissing that glass all night. I mean, I know it's getting close to Valentine's Day, Anthony, but he's got to stop kissing us. He has to stop kissing that glass.
The backboard is his friend.
It's going to be Karras going to the line now for a pair. 3:58 to go in the first half. It's 42-25. Antelopes of Grand Canyon over the Chicago State University Cougars. Karras misses his first. Now, Anthony, that's 3 in a row from the free throw line that we've seen Chicago State miss. And you see Dildy, he just made the attempt over on the baseline coaching side himself. And
that's something else, like I said, we got to work on.
Sideline,
now, we're looking at rebounds. The Lopes, they got 2 offensive rebounds so far, 16 defensive rebounds.
They're chewing us up. There we go. We forced the turnover there. Corey Graves, some good defense. And here we go. Pip now on the inbounds for the Cougars. Pip's going to find Ross. Ross swings it on top to Rosenberg. Rosenberg goes back inside to Pip. Pip drives. He goes left. Nice little scoop there by Quentin Pippen.
Yeah.
And we've seen him miss a couple of those earlier. So now if he can get hot with those, it might give us the opportunity to get back in this game. But it's going to be Canyon now controlling the ball. He looks on top. That's Okugo. Okugo is going to set up on top. He's going to try to run a play. As you see Larson looking to set a screen down south.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's going to be number 12 on top. He looks right. He's going to take a triple. He goes back iron. Misses. Rosenberg. Rebound. Pushing it. He's going to go strong to the hole. Wow. Coast to coast. Couldn't finish, but Matt Ross right behind him. All right. 42-30. Anthony, we've seen a little bit of a run now. We know we could cut it to 6. I mean, even lower.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of defense and playing together as a unit. They really have to come together tonight. We've seen them really not playing as a whole. So I really want to see them get back on top of their game. Long inbound pass.
No.
Wide open. Wow. Wow. DeMarcos just got burnt pretty bad on that one. And now you see the Cougars pushing. It's going to be Pip. Pip looks on top to Ross. Ross is going to pump fake back over to Pip left side. Rosenberg looking to get in the post down low on Garrison. Pip draws a double team. Don't turn it over, Pip. Wow. He does. Turns it over. I thought they were going to call him for a walk there. He's kind of shuffling his feet there a little bit. Lopes are going to lose control. They get it back. It's going to be Killian Larson inside, working on Pippen. Nice block step. Oh, wow. Matt Ross came in hard, and Larson was definitely looking for the call. I would have been looking for it, too. I mean, Larson almost went. I mean, Matt Ross almost went in with a flying elbow on Larson there. Did you see that?
Well, I'm looking at Larson, and he's complaining to everyone, but I'm sorry, there was no call on that.
No, you don't even see Marley, the head coach here for the Grand Canyon Antelopes, really doing much about it, saying anything to him. He's just, telling him, hey, stay focused.
Yeah.
Put that long inbounds pass earlier to allow yourself to get beat like that? They really have to get it together with these Cougars tonight. Or these Lopes are just going to run away with this game. 44-31. Lopes. 2:37 to go in the first half. Rosenberg back to the line. His second attempt. He hits a pair. So lead back down to 12. Now we're seeing the full court press that we standardly see early on in ball games here by the Cougars. Canyon doing a good job of beating that. They almost lose it, draws a double team on top. It's going to be number 12. He's going to swing at Garrison, right corner, baseline 3. He misses. Killian Larson right there for the offensive board and the putback.
His kid can be stopped.
Wow. They have to get a body on him. Throw a butt on him. Push him out of that lane. Corey Gray. He's going to set it up now for the Cougars. He goes left, nothing. Pip. Pip goes right. He draws a double again. And finds a backdoor cutting Karras on the baseline, who misses. Actually, DeMarcos, excuse me on that one, guys. Garrison now going to the hole hard. He gets stripped by Corey Gray, picked up by Matt Ross. Rosenberg Goes all the way to the hole. Nice, strong finish by Clark Rosenberg, Anthony.
Yeah, Pippen is pulling up, hopping on.
Nah, you never want to see that. We've seen that in ankle against New Mexico State as well. Hopefully he can stretch it out and walk it off. Oh, he doesn't look good. It looks like he's heading straight for the locker room. You never want to see that, Anthony.
Yeah.
Especially not out of a star player.
And that's one of the sparks that they needed tonight.
You know, he's one of the guys that fills these seats here at Chicago State University. 14 over on top. That's number 40 setting it up. He's trying to find someone. It's going to be James Garrison now on top. Garrison looking for Okugu, nothing. Garrison still with the ball. Guarded by DeMacos. He's going to go strong, hard left. And DeMacos looks like, come on, I stuck with him the whole time. They're going to call the foul on me for that on the floor?
9th team foul for the Cougars.
Here we go, and you see the fans get it doing a little bit. That's always good to hear, huh, Anthony?
Yeah, it's always good to get that fan support.
James Garrison hits the first of the bonus. Garrison now on a second attempt. He misses it. Rebound Ross. Here we go. Ross now over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg's going to push. It's going to be Duhan. Outside, Corey Gray. Left side baseline. Nothing. Back on top to Rosenberg. Gets a screen right from Ross. Oh, nice.
Shake and bake.
Wow. DeMacos with a triple. He misses. Rebound Lopes. Lopes are going to slow it up a little bit now. Under a minute to go here in the first half at Chicago State University at the Jones Convocation Center. That's going to be Okugo. Setting it up top now for the Lopes. And you see no one moving for Canyon. No one's moving for Chicago State. There we go. There goes James Garrison. He wants the ball, and he's going to set it up himself. Screen left. Garrison nowhere to go. He forces it all the way across court. Ooh, nothing. But there's the big man again. Larson falling away. And another offensive rebound. That's 2 offensive rebounds on that possession. And they really have to put bodies on people, guys. They cannot be allowing these second and third chance opportunities.
What was sad is that Chicago State was just kind of standing there watching the game.
Yeah, that was pretty bad there. No one was running to the ball. No one was really doing much on D. And now you see these guys kind of bickering at each other a little bit, Anthony. Can they stay up? Can they keep their heads in this game?
Yeah, they can. I'm sure they're concerned about Pippen.
Duhan to the line. 49-34. Grand Canyon Antelopes. Duhan hits the first of the bonus. 49-35. 14.9 seconds to go in the half.
They need this one to really kind of keep them in the game.
Yes, they really do. I mean, we're looking at 14, possibly 13. Duhan hits them both. So we got a 13-point game here. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Relentless defense here by the Cougars. On top, it's going to be number 12, back to Okugo. Okugo calling out for a screen. He gets it. He goes right. He swings it back up top. It's number 12, deep triple, misses to end the half. 49-36, Grand that ourselves on offense.
Okay, guys, I'm going to turn this back over to you guys as we begin the second half here.
Thank you, Devin.
Thank you, Devin. Professor Washington leading us out, Anthony. That was a very good start for him.
I'm honored when he does that.
Oh, I love it. There's nothing better. I mean, that's our mentor here at Chicago State University, as he is one of the top professors in our program. Pippen's going to draw an early foul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Jones Convocation Center here on Chicago's South Side at Chicago State University, as we have the Cougars of Chicago State against the visiting Grand Canyon Antelopes. Pip now going to the line for a pair.
These are two teams that are in a 3-way tie in the conference games, in the conference. Winner tonight will be second in the standings.
And what I love that Devin mentioned earlier was that he was saying we're going to see like the truth of Chicago State. We're going to see the heart, the drive, the dedication, and what they're made of here in the second half.
And we've seen them do this before. They've come back from a deficit, and they've won.
49-38. Grand Canyon leads over the Cougars. James Garrison Going to bringing it up for the Antelopes now. Double team Duhan Pip. They get it across court. They're going to set up in their half-court offense. It's number 12 going to be setting up on top.
They're leaving their big man open, though.
They really are. And the little man goes inside. It's going to be Garrison. Right side baseline triple. He misses. We've seen an offensive rebound, but it obviously came over the back on him. That's Blake Davis on the foul as he goes over the back on that offensive rebound. He looks to the official kind of like what happened. But it's going to be Cougar basketball. 19.5 here to go in the game. Clark Rosenberg pushing it up floor for the Cougars. He's going to set the O. He's going to go right side Pip. Pip's going to go right side baseline. Nothing. Denard. He looks. He puts it on the ground. He's got nothing. Duhan swings over to Ross left side. Pip trying to work the post a little bit. Duhan. He looks right. He sets it up top. Eddie Denard gets stuck at the free throw line. He kicks it out back to Ross. 10 on the shot clock. Ross drives right. He goes up strong. Gets contact. No foul. And he really hasn't had much of any calls going for him so far early on in this game.
The switch hasn't really been turned on all the way, or if we're using a dimmer, it's still kind of low in here.
Sam Daly controlling the ball up top for the Antelopes. And we've got a foul down low, and it's going to be Duhan, number 32, getting the call on him. So they're going to be inbounding now from the baseline, or the Lopes, and it's going to be Daly to inbound. Daly looking where to go. He goes inside Garrison. Garrison, easy bucket inside. Got to control the blocks, guys. Chicago State now. Rosenberg setting something up. Denard's going to get him a screen up top to the right. Fakes the three, kicks it back up to Pip. Denard screen left for Pip, nothing. Pip, deep three. He buries it. 10-point game, 51-41, 18.5 to go. Canyon now pushing up. It's going to be Daly. The big man looking to post. Denard working him on D. Nice defense there by Matt Ross. His number 12 tried forcing it in there. It's going to be Rosenberg going hard. He's going to get a foul on the ground. We're seeing some good aggression here by the Cougars in the second half, Anthony. Can they make the push?
They're taking it to him. Did you see that battle with Larson and Matt and Denard? I mean, they were taking it to him.
Yeah, they're really going at him. And you've seen Ross get a hand on that ball. And I believe Coach Pip with another long three. He misses. I think Dildy did something there at the half to really change the style of their defense and the way they're going to attack this offense of the Antelopes. It's going to be number 21, Garrison. He looks left on top. He kicks it. He swings it left over to number 5, back on top to Daly. Daly guarded by Pip. We're still seeing the man-to-man. There goes Larson. Nope. Daly, long three, air ball. Duhan. He's going to push it hard now. He's going to go all the way to the bucket, coast to coast, and he gets blocked.
No foul.
No foul. Pretty clean on the block. Might have drawn a body. Deep three, nothing, no good. Rebound, Larson. And they're going to call another offensive foul here on Grand Canyon. So that's Killian Larson picking up and over the back. Find a rhythm. You've seen Pip 1 for 2 of the arc here in the second half. And we've seen Duhan take it to him. He got blocked. But if they can set up and get some good looks, they might be able to get themselves back in this game as it's now down to 10. And hopefully they can make a run at it and make this a great game and a good sweat for us to watch as announcers here, Anthony.
Yeah.
Rosenberg on top. He drives right. He's going to go all the way to the hole. Oh, nice scoop. Goes under the big man, Larson trailing behind him.
Just got it under his hand.
Yes, he did. What a bucket. Daly now on top. He's going to go inside of the big man, Larson. Draws a triple team outside. Daly back inside to Larson. Guarded by Denard. He gets blocked. That has to be a foul on the floor before the shot, correct?
Yeah. Now, I'm a little concerned because how did Larson move the ball without putting it on the floor? And he had his back to the basket, turned, and moved to his left, and the ball never hit the floor.
Yeah. I'm not too sure about that one. He got it out to Foreman, who went inside. Now, I thought the foul was on the ground, but they're going to give him a continuation and get him to the free throw line for 2, and he hits his first.
Now, offensively, when the Cougars come down, they should set up for that three-point play or kick it into Denard, let him bounce it a couple times, kick it back out, or go for overload on one side or the other. I'd
love to see it, at least to be able to get something going and get in a good rhythm here. 10-point game. Rosenberg pulls up, 17-foot jump shot. He hits it. 53-45, 16:40 to go in the second half of this ball game here at Chicago State University. It's going to be Sam Daly setting up the offense for the Antelopes. He looks left. It's going to be Garrison. James Garrison looking for the big man Larson. Can't find him. Matt Ross doing a good job of defense on him on the block. Back up top to Daly. Guarded by Rosenberg. Chicago State's going to stick the man. They rotate over. Wow, they're rotating into it.
Great defense for CSU.
It almost like they switched from a man right into a zone, and I'm loving it. DeMacos.
That should have been an offensive.
The foul is on the floor. The shot will not count. But that's DeMacos getting the foul. That's a quick third team foul here on the Cougars with 16:14 to go in the game. Daly to inbound. He has nowhere to go. That's got to be close to 5. He gets it in just in time up top to number 12. Finds a cutting Garrison, who gives it to the big man Larson, who misses. Gets his own offensive rebound. That's an easy 2. Rosenberg now with the ball for Chicago State. Looks right side. Matt Ross looking for the ball in the corner. Gets a screen left by Denard. Finds DeMacos. DeMacos over to Pip. Pip over to Ross. Ross is going to go hard at the hole. And he's going to... Ooh. Ross is extremely upset about that call. He can't believe it. You can hear him yelling over there. I mean, he is a guy who came flying in with that elbow that didn't call in the first half. I mean, granted, it was all ball, but it looked like, you could really tell the emotion was setting in on him.
I'd like to see a little bit more out of Eddie Denard.
So would I. And like you said, try to work that inside presence, Anthony. Daly now up top for the Lopes. Lopes over to Garrison. Garrison back on top to Daly. Back to Garrison. He goes left side baseline. He's going to take it all the way to the rack. And they're going to call a foul on DeMacos, and that one looked clean. As Chicago State had 2 defenders on him, they're going to call it on number 11. That's the freshman DeMacos, who does not like that call.
Yeah, it looks clean to me.
I mean, granted, we're not officiating this game, but both of us did believe that was a pretty clean one there.
Yeah.
55-45, Garrison at the line, misses first. On his second, he misses them both. Rebound, Matt Ross. Ross over to Pip. Pip's going to take it hard. He's looking to attack. He goes into a triple team, kicks it back out. They're going to regroup Rosenberg. Rosenberg left side over to Pip. Pip on top to Ross. Ross, 3. Ooh, and he comes up short of the iron right there as he just misses. A couple more inches and he may have had that one. Daly now pushing it. Daly trying to get an offense. Here you go, Anthony, what you talked about earlier when we were talking about this. Are we going to see some Thunder Dan basketball? And you've seen 4 guys outside of the perimeter setting up. Rosenberg all the way to the bucket. He gets blocked from behind. Good block there by number 12, Daniel Alexander. Great defense there by the young man.
Chicago State has no one in double figures yet. Oh, yeah, they do. Quentin Pippen with 13, Matt with 11, and Clark Rosenberg with 12.
Yeah, I mean, this Larson, 24 points, is really hurting us right now. They have to take him strong to the hole. They have to draw fouls on this young man.
Yeah.
DeMacos on top to Denard. Denard, the big man, doesn't know where to go. He's going to put it on the floor. He's going to take it to the big man, Larson. And there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Anthony. Draw the fouls on Killian Larson.
Right.
Make Marley take him out of this game.
He's a big piece of lumber out there. Just whittle him down a little piece by piece.
Yeah, he couldn't keep up with the footwork there by Eddie Denard. Did a good job.
This is what I was saying about I wanted to see a little bit more out of Eddie. Hey, dip that shoulder, go in, and do your job.
Chicago State has really done a great adjustment here in the beginning of the second half as they're really playing great basketball. As you're going to see DeMacos check out. Coming in is going to be number 3 for the Chicago State Cougars. That is Johnny Griffin. Denard misses his second. 9-point game, 14:44 to go here in the game at Chicago State. The Jones Convocation Center. Sam Daly bringing it up for the Antelopes.
Now they can shut them down right here and then come back.
Daly, he looks left, nowhere to push. Guarded by Ross. He's going to go right. Middle, kick out, Garrison. Baseline 3, he misses. And that ball staying down here as it's going to be out of bounds in Chicago State. No, they're going to call that a foul on number 1, Eddie Denard. That's his 3rd personal, Anthony.
16 foul.
I mean, within the first 5.5 minutes, we have 16 fouls already.
Yeah.
Inside, stripped. Pippen with the ball. Good defense there by number 3, Johnny Griffin, the man who just checked into the game. Pip. He's going to go all the way hard to the whole left. Finger roll up. Nothing. Oh, wow. If Pip can just find a softer touch when he's going full speed with that left hand, I really think he can get a lot more buckets to go because he's coming up and he's hitting the glass so hard. He just has to give it that little kiss, Anthony.
There you go. Valentine and everything.
Looking to play Cupid, but his arrows aren't hitting right now. Good defense there by the Cougars. Wow, he gets out of the double team between Rosenberg and Ross. And now we're going to get a foul on number 35, Clark Rosenberg. That's his third, and that's a 17th foul. And they're in the bonus early now here in the second half, Anthony.
I think CSU is just trying too hard now. I mean, I understand the uphill climb, but they're just trying too hard.
Yes, it's really been a battle so far here in the second half. But they have to get it together. They have to keep their bodies and hands off these guys. As you see, number 5 right there, bury his first free throw, Justin Foreman. And he's going to line up for a second now. He fires. He's good. 11-point game now. Pitt with the inbound to Rosenberg. Rosenberg's calling out for a switch.
All right, we need a spark. We need a spark. Something good to happen.
Corey Gray up top. A little bit of a smaller set now for the Cougars. You see Denard out of the game with his third personal. Ross is really the only big man left, and they're setting up everybody on the perimeter.
All right, see, this
Pippen,
is when they need
Ross,
to have Pippen
Gray.
and Ross on the perimeter shooting the three-pointer.
Pip looks left. Don't want to force anything here. It's still a little early. Pip, Ross, 3. Ooh, and that one was halfway down, and that one comes back out as it's going to be Daly pushing it now for the Antelopes. He's going to get a screen by Larson. Nowhere to go. Over to Foreman. Foreman all the way across court over to 40, back on top to Garrison. Garrison's going to set the O. He's guarded by Johnny Griffin. Garrison, nothing. Oh, wow, Rosenberg telegraphed it, couldn't get it, and we've got a double dribble call on the floor on number 40, Blake Davis of the Antelopes. Good defense there by Rosenberg. Very good pressure, Anthony. Anthony, can they sustain this defensive pressure the rest of the game?
They have to. If they want to pull out a win, they have to.
It's going to be Rosenberg. He looks Corey Gray. Double screen there. Johnny Griffin, Corey Gray, deep 3. Wow. Rims around and out. Rims are real tight tonight for these guys. Daly outside. He's going to kick it up to Foreman. Foreman's going to set the O back up top to Daly. He's calling out for a play. He's going to get a screen right by Larson. Looks right over to number 40. It's Blake Davis in the corner to Foreman. Foreman on top now to Daly. Daly doesn't know what to do. Back on top to Foreman. Foreman's going to regroup. Guarded by Pip. Now switched over to Corey Gray in the zone. There we go. They're going to go inside to the big man, Larson. Oh, that's going to be an offensive goaltend. And they're not. They're not going to count that. We have an offensive goaltend as the officials here in this game who made that call on the tip, and as the ball was still ringing around the rim right there. I'm sorry, I had lost for words right there, Anthony.
You lost for words. Wow. Must be a vortex in the gym.
Oh, that's hilarious. Pip now for Chicago State. He's going to go left. Corey Gray's going to set it up on top. Get a screen by Johnny Griffin right. Great defense here as
a two-man screen Johnny was doing.
Oh, there we go. Number 35, Clark Rosenberg. Count it, baby. He's going to the line for one, Anthony. I mean, hey, 9-point game, 12:03 to go here in the game at Chicago State University at the Jones Convocation Center. Clark Rosenberg now to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Rosenberg got that shooter's touch. He gets it to go. So you're going to see Chicago State back off now here on the full-court presses. They're going to allow Grand Canyon to get set in their half-court offense. It's going to be Daly. Daly swings it to the left over to Foreman. Foreman on top to Garrison. Garrison goes inside. He kicks it out to number 40. forward. He's going to take it all the way to the baseline. He gets a nice defense there by Pip. Pip over to, outside to Foreman. Deep three, misses. There we go, Pip. Pip with a good body gets the kick, and here goes Rosenberg. He's going to attack. That has to be defensive foul.
No, that was offensive.
They're not going to count the basket there. He's made a strong impact. Corey Gray's been doing it.
You know, the last couple
well.
of games that they bring Johnny in, he gets a turnover automatically. It's just automatically good.
Here we go, Anthony. You want to give us a stat update here as Rosenberg goes to the line for a pair?
All right, 20 for 41 shooting for the Lopes, 16 for 47. We've had a lot of shots, but we're not making them count.
I was kind of hoping he hit that first one because it was a 1-on-1 bonus there, and I said he was going to the line for a pair, but he misses. He comes up short of the iron. 11.5 to go here. It's going to be number 14, Okugo, checking back in the game here for the Grand Canyon Antelopes. And we got a quick foul on number 33, Quentin Pippin. The young nephew of Chicago Bulls great Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen.
Coach Marley is getting upset over there, so we may see the Thunder.
I would like to see the Thunder out of Big Dan. Reminiscing about the days when Jordan took him out, him and Barkley in Phoenix, 92 playoffs. Was that 93? No, 92. That was 92. Garrison to the line. As you can hear the crowd now starting to get involved a little bit. That's good to see. Garrison hits his second. 10-point game, 59-49, 11.5 to go here at the Jones Convocation Center on Chicago's South Side at Chicago State University. Inbound Pip over to Rosenberg. Grand Canyon's going to sit back, get set in their half-court D, and allow Chicago State to get it across. Rosenberg, he's going to go hard to the rim. Got to finish these guys, got to finish. Number 12 is playing a really big game defensively. Daniel Alexander, that's his third block. Garrison, second of the half. Back to Okugo. Okugo's going to set it up. He swings it left over to Foreman. Foreman back to Okugo, swings right now to Garrison. Down low, back outside Foreman. Nope. They're going to slow it up. They're going to kill a little tick here. 17 to go on the shot clock. Foreman, left side, trying to work the big man Larson. Can't get it into him. Good job defensively here by the Cougars. Long three from the baseline. Nothing. Offensive rebound, Anthony. These second chances are killing these Cougars tonight.
Yeah, rebounds for Chicago State. They have 21, 7 offensively, 14 defense rebounds.
Okugo now. He's going to take it hard to the rim. Kicks it out, baseline. Foreman inside into Larson, and they're going to call traveling there. Love it. So the big man shuffling his feet. Guy thinks he's two-stepping here in Chicago. Hey, it might be Lake Michigan, but we're not two-stepping here. Not R. Kelly, baby. Let's go. Rosenberg now. And top for Chicago State. Duhan. Nowhere to go on top to Ross. Ross, nowhere to go. Pip. Nice cut there. Duhan. Inside from Pippen. Pippen with a great look on a cutting Duhan for an easy deuce. 8-point game. 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Okugo running the offense now for the Antelopes. Larson, the big man, is going to come up on top. He swings it right. Foreman. Nowhere to go. Going to work Pip. Going to try to work the Pip. Garrison steps back out, guarded by Ross. He wants a one-on-one. Takes a long deuce, gets blocked by Ross. They're going to run the break. Ross turns it over. But Pip right back with the steal. Pip no-looker to Ross. Inside, 6-point game here in Chicago State. 9:45 to go, 59-53. Grand Canyon Antelopes over the Chicago State University Cougars, and it's going to be Okugo. And you see Dan Marley. There's that thunder you were talking about, Anthony.
Yeah.
Okugo swings it over to 12. Back up top to Okugo, swings left Foreman. Foreman goes baseline. He gets stripped by Corey Gray. Good defense by these Cougars. Here we go. Here's the relentlessness. Here comes the heart, the pressure. Rosenberg. Draws the foul. Couldn't get it to go. Who'll be going to the line?
Who turned the light switch on?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if Dildy lit a fire
who turned
under
the light
these
switch
guys'
on?
butts at the half, but man, something really got under these guys.
This is a very important moment now.
9:22 to go in the second half. 59-53. Grand Canyon over the Cougars. Rosenberg on his first, he hits it. 5-point game. We've got ourselves a sweat, Anthony. We've got ourselves a sweat. Rosenberg looking to narrow the gap here. 4-point game. Here we go. Now we're seeing the full court press from Chicago State, and it's really going to put a lot of turmoil on these guys. Corey Gray's going to pick up a quick foul, as Okugo is going to be going to the line for a bonus. Those fouls early are coming back to haunt us now, Anthony, as they're setting up in this full court press.
He hasn't been through the line all night tonight.
No, this is a guy that didn't start the game, but has had he came to start the second half, and he hasn't come out of hasn't come out since. Okugo. He hits his first on the 1-and-1. 5-point game. 60-55, 9:21 to go here at Chicago State. Okugo now in his second attempt. Larson. Officials trying to talk it out over there. There goes Okugo. Sets up, fires, hits them both. 6-point game. Pip the inbound to Rosenberg. Rosenberg, nice crossover. Goes strong to the line, count it. We have an and one, Anthony. 4-point game, possibly make it 3. 9:13 to go. Wow. Rosenberg really coming out hard, Anthony.
That crossover was phenomenal.
Oh, it was. That looked good. That was pretty. I mean, I don't think anyone killed the crossover like Allen Iverson, but wow. This kid really showed a good move right there. Rosenberg for his free throw attempt. Gets the shooter's touch. 3-point game here at Chicago State. 9:13 to go, and you're going to see the full court pressure by the Cougars. The high intensity by these guys now. Johnny Griffin doing a good job of defense. Duhan in the game now. Here we go. Number 12 going to be setting up on top, and you see Rosenberg. Oh, wow. They're going to get a foul on Pip off the ball. That's an off-the-ball foul, Pip.
And Rosenberg is being asked to come out of the game. He has some type of injury.
And that's not good. You don't want to see that. Not right now. Not as good as this kid has been playing here in the second half, Anthony.
I don't know if it's a back or...
Okugo to the line. He misses his first. So this smaller lineup's really been getting the job done here for Chicago State here in the second half.
Yeah.
Let's see if Okugo, he misses his first now on his second attempt. Gets the roll. Ross inbound to Pip. Pip over to Rosenberg. He's going to stay in this game, this young man. He's fighting through it. He's playing hard. He's playing tough. He is a strong young man. Gets a pick left side from Ross. Rosenberg all the way to the hole again. Finds a cutting Johnny Griffin who gets the bucket. 2-point game, 62-60. 8.5 to go here in the second half. The Jones Convocation Center. Okugo controlling the ball now for Grand Canyon. Wow, as you really see the crowd get involved now, Anthony.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I almost feel like throwing up the mic to get that good ambient sound of the crowd. It's going to be James Garrison. He goes strong into the hole. He gets inside. He gets an easy bucket there. One of my good friends, Jack Banks, is in the building right now. Came out to check out these Cougars for the second half of the remainder of this game. Good to see you, my man.
That's right. Charge him. Knock him down.
That's big. They're going to get another foul on the big man, Killian Larson. Is the calls are really starting to go the Cougars' way now, Anthony.
That's his third foul. It took me a little while, Bill. I had to look at this.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
We're doing better with the rebounds. I'm enjoying seeing that. 4 for 14 from three-point range. I still say they should bring three-point shot back out right now.
Here we go.
Rosenberg trying to close the gap. Rosenberg on his first, he hits it. 64-61, 7:59 to go here in the game at Chicago State University. Rosenberg looking to cut it to 2.
Do it again.
Let's go, Clark. He comes up short iron, but Johnny Griffin attacks that basketball hard, and it's going to be a loose ball that goes out to Pippen. Chicago State regains possession of the balls. It's going to be Pip now on top. Pip's looking right. Over to Duhan. Duhan's going to get a screen left from Ross. He's going to take advantage of it. He doesn't find the rolling Ross. Pip now. Good double team there by the Antelopes in order to not allow Ross to get that ball inside and be able to go to work. Pip, long three. He comes up just a little bit off left side of that rim. Rebound of the big man Larson.
So I got the three-pointer, but I guess I didn't say we need to have some shirts under there for the rebound. So
yeah, they were looking to tie it up right there. Larson, the big man, called that jump ball. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, that is a tough call here at home for the Cougars. Looked like it was going to be a jump ball all the way when he blew that whistle. Let me get a little ambient sound from this crowd as you can hear the boos.
Yeah, the crowd was disappointed with that. That should have been a jump ball.
Larson, the big man in the line, misses his first.
And with the touch that he has had all night, that was a bad shot.
Really fun seeing this crowd on their feet standing up here, Anthony, huh?
Yeah.
These guys are now bringing it here in the second half. As you see Thunder Dan Marley on the bench for the Antelopes. Looking
and
a
we
little
got
worried.
the rebound. That's what we need.
Looking a little worried going to his play card. What's he going to try to go with? Rosenberg. He goes left. Matt Ross rolls right. Pump fake. Long deuce. Nothing. Offensive rebound, Pip. Pip up top to Rosenberg. He says, calm it down, guys. I want to run a play. Let's calm it down. And you see Dildy yelling from the sidelines. He's going to go one-on-one. Rosenberg, 17-footer, back iron, misses. Rebound Antelopes, and they're going to slow it up. 6:40 left in the game. Okugo's going to set it up now for the Antelopes. Gets a screen by Larson. Does nothing with it. Draws a double team. Duhan, Ross, double team. Timeout. Forced by the it allows them really to get that opportunity in the second. And now, granted, we didn't play well in the first half tonight, but here we go in the second half again.
Well, as I call it, we got the bare minimum of points on the basket, and that's still keeping them in the game.
Blake Davis on the inbounds for the Antelopes. He's looking for Garrison. He's got nowhere to go. The relentless defense here by the Cougars. He gets it in.
Oh, Mac could really be hurt on that. When he inbounded the ball,
no.
He stepped on his ankle.
Oh, no. He's holding his knee. Oh, he's holding his knee. That's not good to see out of the senior. He's limping off the floor. As we're going to see number 1, Eddie Denard, check back into the game. I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it 1,000 more times this year, Anthony. You never want to see a kid go down.
Right.
There we go. Inbounds Antelopes. 12 on the shot clock, 6:20 to go in the game. 10 on the shot clock. Now it's going to be James Garrison, guarded by Duhan. He gets a screen. Eddie Denard picks him up. He draws a double up top. Garrison just dribbling, trying to go somewhere. Inside, nowhere. Rebound,
Good
Pippin.
defense. Good defense.
Wow, great defense here by the Cougars. It's going to be Rosenberg. Rosenberg's going to push it hard. He's really attacking the rim
Nice
here in the
spin
second
move.
half. Out. Duhan. Triple.
Yes.
Hits it.
Yes.
And here we go. We got ourselves a tie ball game. I can't believe this, Anthony. I thought this was going to be a blowout after watching that first half.
Nope.
Wow, the fight.
CSU has heart.
The fight in these guys. And they're calling offensive. Eddie Denard steps up, the big man, and takes the charge. Man, this Antelopes team right now is really falling apart.
Yeah. As they say in that movie, respect my gangster.
Johnny Griffin's going to be on the inbounds. Nate Duhan with the game-tying 3 with 5:45 to go now here in the game. 64-64. I mean, hey, this is a team that had 50 points at the half, 49. They've only scored 15 here in the second half of the first 15 minutes. Rosenberg, nothing.
Oh, what a block.
Blocked. Yeah, that kid's been playing some really good defense all game. Daniel Alexander, that's his 4th block, 3rd of the second half that I've witnessed.
Right now, Jerome Garrison was bringing the ball up. He was pushing as he was bringing the ball up. But they called the foul against CSU.
Yeah, Garrison going to the line for a pair. Double bonus now. Matt Ross, as you see him, he's going to be ready to check in after this one.
Yeah.
So that left knee, he must have just gotten a quick little bite on it.
There you go, karma, baby, karma.
That's it. Ross is going to check back in for Denard. See Rosenberg having a conversation with Coach Dildy there on the sidelines. Ross now on the inside block. Garrison to the line for one more. He misses them both. Tie ball game. Rebound Pip.
Rebound.
Pip's going to slow it up. He's going to give it to Rosenberg. And here comes the threat of Chicago State. Here it comes. Pippen now with the ball. He swings it over to Matt Ross. Matt Ross swings it over to Duhan. Rosenberg trying to post inside. Can't go anywhere. It's going to be Duhan taking the baseline. He gets blocked again. Jump. That's got to be a jump ball. That has to be a jump ball.
And that was a smart play on Duhan's part. He just wrapped his hands around him and just grabbed the ball.
And very good job by this hounding defense of Chicago State to be able to force that jump ball and to have that possession arrow now with 5 minutes, Anthony, is going to be big for these Cougars.
Right.
Daly back in the game. He swings it over to Garrison. Garrison's going to go inside left. He scoops left hand. He misses. Rebound. Chicago State's going to be Duhan pushing it. 5 minutes to go. These guys are really pushing it hard. Pip draws his man in the air.
That should have been a foul.
Wow.
Okay, what was that?
Draws his man in the air, gets the contact, no call. Fakes the three, takes a long 20-foot jumper, misses. Rebound the big man Larson. Tie ball game, 4:40 to go here at Chicago State. It's going to be Sammy Daly bringing it up for the Antelopes. Daly looks right over to Larson. Larson on top now over to 40. 40's going to drop it inside to Garrison. Garrison looked. He's going to post up on the block. Garrison goes up. He gets blocked, but right into Larson's hand as he goes up with a strong left hand, and he gets it to go. 2-point lead, Antelopes. Rosenberg with the ball now. He's pushing across court. He gets a screen right by Ross. Draws a double. Gets stuck. Oh, wow. He got stuck on the baseline. Found a Johnny Griffin. Griffin couldn't get it to go, and now here we go. Grand Canyon looking to make it a run. Sammy Daly goes inside, nothing. Outside to Garrison. Garrison kicks it up top to 12. 12's going to swing it back on top to Daly. Trying to work the big man inside. They can't get him the ball. Rosenberg playing great defense. Number 40. Right baseline three. He misses. Rebound Ross. Duhan's going to slow it up, and he's going to push it over to Rosenberg, who's really going to slow this ball up here. 3:45 to go in the game. Anthony, what can you say about these young? If Chicago State, or basically whoever wins this conference, is going to get an automatic bid of the NCAA's.
So go online, ladies and gentlemen. They have ticket packages already set up for you.
Pip from the inbound on the sideline by the bench. Pip on top to Rosenberg. Guarded by Garrison. Antelopes will switch to a man-to-man D now, out of the zone. Rosenberg gets a screen right by Duhan. Duhan rolls, nowhere to go. Good double by the Antelopes. Rosenberg inside. Wow, really strong move by Rosenberg.
He had to fight for
game.
that one. He had to fight for that one.
Wow, this kid's drawing contact. He's not complaining. He's playing strong. He's getting the shots to go, and he's getting them up. Here we go. It's going to be number 40 working inside. They're going to try to go the big man drills, a double team. Oh, wow. Are they really going to call a foul on them? Excuse my biasness.
Well, I mean, you weren't, you were still there. I mean, 4 people to have now, that's probably been their most intense team.
Here we go. It's going to be number 3. Going to the line for a pair for these guys. Sammy Daly misses his first. Still a tie ball game. 3:09 left here in the ball
This
game.
is his first time up at the line.
Daly now on his second attempt. As you see the Cougar crazies behind the rim going nuts to try to get in his head. Daly on his second. Back of the arm. He misses. Rebound Matt Ross. Ross to Rosenberg. They're going to slow it up. Rosenberg now with the ball. The kid is just taking over. Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
It's hard to not get excited about that, Anthony. And it kills me to have to hold back sometimes, but Clark Rosenberg is absolutely dominating here in the second half. What a move by this young man.
Absolutely.
They try to force it inside. They get it inside. James Garrison with the miss. I keep calling him James, and I think it's Jerome.
Jerome. It is.
I've called him James Garrison the entire game. And it just kind of happens with the opposing teams that come into our building. You get, it's the fresh faces, fresh numbers, trying to get to know these guys and to be able to call out their names instead of their numbers throughout the game. So excuse me, Grand Canyon Antelope fans, for basically mispronouncing his first name.
That's
but
okay.
I got Garrison right. I got the last name right.
We know who you're talking about.
2:38 to go. Garrison looking to tie this ball game on this second free throw. He does. Tied up at 68, 2:38 in the second half remaining in the game at Chicago State University at the Jones Convocation Center. Clark Rosenberg with the ball. And what are they going to do? Are they just running plays for him right now? They're just setting him screens. They want to get him to the hole. It's going to be off of Rosenberg. It's going to be Antelope basketball. Let's see if the Antelopes now can make a push.
Just shut them down.
To try to take this lead here late in the game. It's going to be number 12 on top. Back over to Sammy Daly. Daly behind the back. What a move on Rosenberg. Wow, couldn't finish inside. Ross with a tip out to Duhan now. Duhan's going to push it for the state. Duhan on top. Gets a pick now from Ross. Draws a double on top over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg looked for Ross, couldn't find him. Pick right. Does he take advantage of it? He tried to. He couldn't. Pip with the ball with 12 on the shot clock now. Over to Rosenberg. Rosenberg pump fake. Baseline. Double team. Draws the... Wow, they're going to call an offensive foul there. So good job there by number 40, Blake Davis, of planting his feet and drawing the offensive foul. Johnny Griffin checking back into the game now for number 35, Clark Rosenberg. I think he just needs a quick breather.
Yeah.
As you see him, he's kind of hobbling a little bit. He's a little upset he's taken out of the game. But I think, this is Dildy's team and this is Dildy's move. Sammy Daly up top. Wow. Oh, wow. They're not going to say he got the time off before. Did he get the time off there or not?
I don't know, but Marley was all. Yes.
Guys in the program. A lot of these guys we see every day on campus, so it's like hard not to root for them. And what was good to see is one of my guys in my classes finally just came back, Rajan, after, his red shirt in his 1 year. So he's back on the floor. And it's going to be Garrison now. Garrison up top to Daly for the Antelopes. Lopes with the ball. Daly looks left, finds the big man up top. You don't want to work him there. Daly now with the ball. They're going to try to regroup. They're going to get a screen left on Duhan. Pip's going to pick up the switch on Daly. Pip stays. They're going to go inside of the big man who's working Matt Ross. And the big man's going to get the call on Ross. 42, Matt Ross.
And Killian Larson, big man for the Lopes. I liked his play just then. He never put that ball on the ground. Because if he would have put it down, it would have been ripped.
Yeah. Now, Killian Larson, he missed his last pair, so let's see what he does here. Let's see if he can break this tie, and he does. He hits his first 69-68 Lopes. Larson, the big man, going to the line for one more. He hits them both. This time he hits his pair. 2-point lead Lopes. It's going to be Corey Gray pushing up for Chicago State. They're going to try to set up an offense here. You see Ross running the screen already on top. Back over to Ross. Ross, three-pointer. He misses. Johnny Griffin, big old board. He misses. Rebound now to the Lopes. It's going to be Sammy Daly. He's going to push it. It's going to be a long triple. Oh, wow. We got ourselves a 5-point game now with 47.8 seconds left. As that was a big 3-point shot by Blake Davis. Pip with a 3. He hits it. 2-point game with 41.2.
From Evanston, Pippen shoots that 3.
Big Pip. There it is, Q. Good job, Q. I'm sorry. I'm throwing out like the 3-point signals. Floor, Anthony. Along with Blake Davis, Sam Daly.
See, it's between
Jerome
Daly
Garrison
and
the big man Larson. We got Pip, Griffin, Duhan, Gray, and Ross on the floor for the Cougars. Inbound Daly. Daly loses his dribble. Fires it over to your guy Alexander. Alexander's going to bring it across the half court. Back on top to Daly now. 25 on the shot clock, 30 in the game. 5-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. As you see Sammy Daly control the ball, it's going to be Corey Gray going for the foul, and he does get the foul. So they decide to foul with 22.2 left.
Yeah.
Good call over here by Dildy, I believe. What do you think,
that's
Anthony?
all you had to do because that time was running out on the clock. If he's cold from the line, that was a good thing.
It's going to be going to the line for a pair now is Sam Daly. He hits his first. He makes it a 3-point game. The Cougars almost have to hope that he misses this one to keep it a one-possession ball game.
Right.
So this is going to be a big one. You see Grand Canyon, they're going to drop all their other 4 remaining players back for defense. No rebound opportunity. Sam Daly hits them both. 4 game now. Corey Gray with the ball. Over to Pip. Pip's going to get a screen from Ross. Pip looks for the 3, couldn't get it. It's going to be Corey Gray going inside of the hole. Left hand, what a move. Couldn't finish. And we're going to get ourselves a foul here. Going to call a foul on Jerome Garrison, who's looking at the official like, what? Was that me? Johnny Griffin with a big opportunity for the Cougars. 75-71. Grand Canyon Lopes against the Chicago State Cougars with 11.9 remaining in this game. Griffin gets the first one to go. 3-point game. Griffin misses his second 3-point game. They're going to try to foul immediately. They do. It's going to be Sam Daly going back to the line now here late in the game. 3-point lead. The Cougars basically have to have a prayer here that he misses them both, Anthony. Is it possible?
Everyone, please bow your heads. All the basketball greats and gods.
And I'm really looking around this crowd right now, and you can see the life is kind of being sucked out of them. Except for the Cougar crazies.
Thank you.
On the opposing rim.
Once
he
again,
misses his first.
Put your heads down.
He misses his first, Anthony. Big free throw here for Sam Daly. Does he have it in him? Is he clutch? Here he goes. He hits his second 4-point game, 10.3 to go in the game. It's going to be Pip bringing it up. Pip's going to have to do something quick, and he knows it. Pip, long 3. Oh,
whoa.
My God, and he gets the kiss.
How do you bank a three-pointer?
2 weeks away from Valentine. And here we go with the inbounds now. The Grand Canyon Lopes, the hounding defense. It's going to be Jerome Garrison. Fouled with exactly 3.0 seconds left here in the game. Corey Gray did a good job over there. Or Duhan, actually. Excuse me there. Nate Duhan is officially fouled out of the game, Anthony.
That's okay.
That is okay, and especially with 3 seconds left.
Again, he did his job. Oh, the freshman is coming in.
They're going to give the freshman the nod to Marcos. One alley-oop that kid had in the first half. That backdoor cut was just unbelievable. The feed by Duhan was spectacular.
Yeah.
Garrison on his first attempt. He comes up short. Here we go. Now you're going to see the other players from the Lopes. Nope, they're going to give Chicago State this opportunity. Who's going to guard the shooter, though? Who's going to get the shooter? He missed them both. Johnny Griffin, the Pip, 1 second left. He heaves one. Oh, and it goes